What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at the distance. As you can tell, it's the ice cream man outside, and the little fat kids aren't running for the truck because it's like 2 o'clock right now. I don't know why the ice cream man would come to this area at 2 o'clock when he knows damn well the kids are in school at this time. But anyway, this one is a prediction between Amir and Paul McCloskey. Match takes place April the 16th. And one quick second. Is he leaving? Thank you. Anyway, guys, back to what I was saying. Match takes place on April the 16th. It's going to be on HBO here in the United States. I'm not sure where in the UK, but I'm pretty sure that a lot of UK boxing fans are very well aware of this fight. I'm pretty sure this is a big fight in the UK for Paul McCloskey. That's the ice cream truck going on again. But Paul McCloskey and Amir, people are very well aware of who they are. And also other UK news. If you guys haven't heard yet, Hakeem Rahman just pulled out of the Tyson Fury matchup. I'm not sure why. I don't really keep up with the news much these days because boxing team put the virus on my other computer. So I just go to Eastside Boxing and fight hype and sometimes fight news, get my news. But Hakeem Rahman pulled out of the matchup. I guess, I don't know if it was an injury or not, but hey, it is what it is. But anyway, let's get to this matchup, the important matchup that's actually happening. Amir Khan, WBA light welterweight champion. Pretty tall, coming off a victory over Marcos Maidana back December 11th of last year. Amir Khan, very good fighter, very good hand speed, very good athleticism, good boxing ability, and he incorporates all three of that into his style, which makes him perhaps one of the top light welterweights today. A lot of people are waiting for this matchup against Timothy Bradley. It's more than likely to happen either this year or next year. It may begin, on HBO next year, but just overall, Amir Khan is also, he's also very exciting to watch, and he's improving over all of his matchups. I see improvement from him. In this matchup against McCloskey likes range. He kind of likes to lean inside. He likes it when you're within his range. In this matchup, Amir Khan has to keep McCloskey, behind the jab. He has to keep him at the end of the jab in this matchup. He has to keep him at the end of the jab, and he's gonna have to use a lot of lateral movement, as well, because McCloskey has this tendency when he's on offense to come forward and throw his shots coming forward. Also look for the straight right hand. Something that Amir Khan was able to do very well in his match against Maidana was he was able to quickly come over the top of Maidana's jab with his own jab. He was able to come over the top with it, and that's pretty much made him very successful in the match, along with the movement and hitting him with shots that he couldn't see. In this one, McCloskey has more head movement. Hell, he has more movement in general. His movement is more calculated than Maidana. Paul McCloskey, sometimes he changes it up. Sometimes he's looking for counter punching opportunities, or sometimes he's laying inside. So in this one, he doesn't want to square up with McCloskey. He doesn't really want to get into too many clinches with him either, because you get him in the clinch, then hey, he might be trying to go to the body. He might try to go to the body on him, and he has some pretty sharp body shots. So just in this one, he has to keep him at the end of the jab, use the hand speed, pressure him with the hand speed, and use lateral movement. He can pretty much win this matchup effectively just on that type of work rate. Paul McCloskey, southpaw fighter. Pretty much, I think he's going to be he uses both hands very well. He uses both hands equally. His power shot is pretty much the left. He's good at coming forward and getting the left hook to the body in, and sometimes he's pretty good. He has some with how he stands. With his stance, he gets a lot of decent leverage with the uppercut. He gets decent leverage for that shot. So in this matchup, it's all about, against a combination puncher. a combination puncher that can move. It's all about, taking the lead in this matchup. In this one, he has to take the lead, and if he doesn't take the lead, he's going to have to counter. He's going to have to counter with very effective shots if he doesn't take the lead. In this specific matchup, he wants to take the lead. He wants to walk forward. He wants to move the shoulders, and he wants to try to dig into the body with that left hook. He wants to dig in with the left hook to the body and the uppercut. But it's all about, in this matchup, it's all about following up his shots. When he it's not, I've seen him throw combinations. But I've seen him just throw single shots as well. In this specific matchup against a combination puncher who can outwork you, you want to follow up your shots, but you also want to win exchanges. You want to be the first one that gets off, and you want to be the last one. And you want to have the last punches within these exchanges. You want to get the better out of the fighter. So in this one, he has to step in inside that lead foot and try to land that straight left. That straight left right up the middle. Also, standing up, standing within his range, taking the reach away to go to the body, and pretty much if he has a very consistent attack on Amir Khan, if he can get Amir Khan back into the ropes, if he can get this matchup into the later rounds, then he could very well win. If he gets into the later rounds and he's working effectively in these later rounds. So in this matchup, I'm gonna go with Amir Khan in this one. I'm going to go with Amir Khan by unanimous decision. I think that in this one, I just think that it's the speed, overall speed and skill that's a little superior. That's a little superior to Paul McCloskey, because McCloskey likes to think. He likes to think, but sometimes when he's thinking, he doesn't know what he's going to do next. And Amir Khan, pretty much fights on impulse. His impulse is what he does in the ring, is how he reacts. And with Amir Khan, it's like every action causes a reaction. With McCloskey, it's like every reaction causes an action. That's pretty much how he fights. So I'm going to go with Amir Khan by unanimous decision. So anyway, guys, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.